There's one, and then. All right, let's test now. There we go. We're getting it. I know how to do my job.
Do you?
Let's not advertise as that as a feature. Let me put it to you like that. Let's not bank the show on me knowing how to do my
Yeah, I
job.
thought so. I thought so.
I'm gonna get back to changing my name to Dan Cohen and 69 others on Twitter. I'm all at it with the puns tonight. Oh shit. Hey, you know what? We got 3 minutes before we actually have to go live, so if you need to pee or whatever, I mean we're live, but whatever, it can just sit there like that.
The
A
dead air.
reminder
We love
of
it.
our
We love it.
professionalism.
Yeah. You know, if we were actually professionals, we could totally, do it right, but we're not.
Well, if we were professionals, this would be the ad break, right?
Yeah, we'd be like, well, you got to get yourself the Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the only chewable weeder supplemental pill. It's not a supplemental pill; it's a chew. You chew it, you put it in your mouth, you chew it, then you get used to your weeder. It's your weeder. You
It
people are
also
all
makes
just
it blow.
what's that?
It also makes it blow.
It also makes it blow.
Blue.
Oh, that's Blue Jew. That's a pill that makes
No.
Jews blue, so you can find them easier.
Oh, I thought it was in case you had Papa Smurf fantasies.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I thought he was talking about.
that's Blue 2. That's Blue 2, the Smurf fantasy one.
Okay.
Yeah,
You two, the rock band?
yeah. Blue 2, the rock band. That's right.
Bluetooth.
Blue 2, the famous rock band with Blunny Blono and Blano and that famous artist Bling and all your other favorite characters.
Whatever happened to him?
Who?
You too.
I don't know. God, and whatever happened to them, nobody gives a
I
shit.
think it became Me Too, back in the Me Too era.
Oh, it
Yeah,
became Me Too?
it became Me
Okay.
Too, and then they got busted for being rapists.
Oh, I thought they were just off saving the world.
Yeah. Bono was like, no, what you have to do is you have to buy my new album and make me a billionaire, Apple Music. I'm bigger than the Beatles and Jesus put together. I don't even know if that's how he talks. Fuck Bono. Little weezer. Little fucking wiener.
Firm anti-Bono stance.
Yeah. Is anybody surprised? Out of all the things I say, is anybody surprised that that's like one I'm willing to die on?
You don't even like
Nope.
bonobos.
Mm-mm.
Too much like Bono.
Too much like Bono. Sting's the one who's like, I have tantric sex, right? That's him.
Yeah.
He's like, I have sex for 24 hours because I'm kind of bad at it. 15, like, here's the
Okay,
thing
you
though.
got me.
15 of that is him like taking one drop of oil and putting it on your left shoulder blade. That's cheating. You're padding the score right now, pal. You're just padding the score. That's not doing nothing. I'm sorry. You could go get that from like the bus garage and still be out quicker. So like I'm not buying that shit. Oh shit, we're supposed to be live, huh? I guess tonight is it's a very special night on the Sons of
Is it your
Anarchy.
anniversary?
No. We talked about this. It's about the recent controversy on Twitter surrounding me and my alleged defense of Steven Crowder.
I thought it was the anniversary.
The sexual harassment claims made by Bill Maher against me in the Me Too movement. And generally the fact that I'm gay.
How gay are you?
This is not like one of those bits. This isn't one of those bits. So tonight I
So how
decided
gay are you?
that we are gonna read and we are gonna discuss and contextualize all of my DMs.
I just want to know how gay you are. 'Cause there's a scale
Well,
of zero to gay.
I mean, apparently, based
It
on
goes.
what Bill Maher is
It
saying, it
goes
goes to
from
about fire.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Wait, no,
So
how did Bill Maher get into this
well,
discourse?
okay, so
are we up to Liberace levels, or can we dial it back a little
Oh, I
bit?
think he's saying that he's Bill Maher levels of gay.
let's
Okay.
hold on.
That's
There's
pretty gay.
we have to wind the clock back a little bit to 2017.
This is Steven Crowder levels of gay.
8 days
Like
before
it's
election,
gay, but we're not really gonna admit it.
about 2 weeks
Walking
before.
around, rocking around the office, sack talking everybody gay.
Well, hold on, because I'm also being accused of a lot of things involving Steven Crowder because of my public pronunciation that I would defend Steven Crowder. So first, we need to move to the Bill Maher allegations and provide some context. Okay. So in June of 2017, it would be about May or June of 2017, right around there. Bill Maher went on HBO and spoke to Republican Senator Ben Sass of Nebraska, and he used a slur.
Uh-oh.
He used a slur. So naturally, I was sexually attracted to him because, like Anna Kasparian and Vouch and other people who use racial slurs live on air that they have no business using, kind
They
of
did do that. They did do that.
they do that a lot. Um, so I was interested in Bill Maher, and if you're familiar with the band Mushroom Head, there's a certain member of Mushroom Head, I believe it is, who wears a strap on his chin. And I asked Bill Maher repeatedly in my DMs, allegedly, to utilize that on him in his pooper, his bunghole.
Except it was the Slipknot version
Yeah.
with the spikes.
Well, so I'd like to read to these DMs from Mr. From me to Mr. Bill Maher. Me to Bill Maher. Hey Bill, saw your show, love your work, would love to chat with you more. Bill Maher responds about 4 hours later, that's great. I certainly have all the time in the world to talk to somebody with 2,000 Twitter followers. I certainly would love to talk to you and chat you up more. Me, that's great. Here's my OnlyFans. Then a link to my OnlyFans. 3 hours later, Bill Maher, I'm running on empty here. That was pretty great. I'm so glad you offered that for $1 a pop. Me, I know that's a pretty goddamn good deal. However, I did have to discount your account, especially, of course, because of the reason you're here, which is because you made me really, and I used the winky face emoji several times, and then a couple eggplants, a few water squirts, fireworks, and then bread. You can figure that out. Bill Maher, you gave me a discount? Me, I gave you, if you will, an N-word pass. Now, nowhere in there, if you read, if you were to read those two, and I'm sending you guys those emails, I'm emailing you those DMs. You'll notice that I never mention any of those. However, January of 2019 rolls around. Sons of Trier is taking off astronomically. We've got our first 7 video game deals and 2 movies lined up. Bill Maher, hey Dan, saw the ad for your new movie. Emoji, eggplant, emoji, eggplant, emoji, eggplant. Me, that's great, Bill, but why did you write emoji eggplant several times? Bill Maher, ha ha ha, I'm dumb and old. My brain doesn't work. I kinda suck.
Did he
Me,
write emoji eggplant or was it actually the emojis?
no, he wrote the word emoji and then he wrote the word eggplant.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's some really Clinton-esque type shit.
Yeah.
Speech to text failure.
Speech to text failure, I think. Bill
That makes the
Maher.
most sense.
Bill Maher. Emoji fireworks. Emoji water squirt. Emoji alien with a wink face. Me. Not sure what that's supposed to mean, lol, but thanks. Do you need anything, Bill? Bill Maher. I just need to wear a dildo on my chin and have fun with you. You see, right there, you guys are reading them too, right? I sent you the emails.
Yep.
Yeah. So as you can see, I didn't harass Bill Maher. Bill Maher was harassing me with that.
I mean, if anyone's harassing anyone.
Uh,
All I'm seeing is a bunch of guy stuff. Two guys being guys.
Two guys being cool guys.
Locker room talk, if you will.
A little bit of locker room talk. Now, I don't think anything of it, of course, because doesn't bother
Naturally,
me.
just two guys being guys, right?
Yeah. Just some guy love. That's all it is. A little bit of guy love. But no. Then we come to 2 years after that in 2021, January 6th.
January 6th.
January 6th, 2021. I think we all remember that date. Bill Maher, can you believe this Trump shit? It's crazy. Me. Bill, I'm in the middle of snorting a whole lot of cocaine right now. Why are you trying to slide in my DMs again? Bill Maher. Ooh. I too enjoy Grandpa's medicinal powders. Me. LOL. That's like 1900s talk. For Coke, right? Him. I'm not sure. Is that the stuff in Dr. Pepper? Me. Not since 1877. Bill Maher. LOL. Yeah, but I'm old. I'm a decrepit dinosaur. So, thought you would enjoy this clip. Bill Maher sends me a clip. The transcript is just the N word 476 times. Screaming it, mostly red faced. His nipples oddly erect.
Is that the stage directions?
No, that's not from the script I wrote where we performed that live. That is the actual, like, you're what you can't use. Can you not see the embedded video?
Oh no, I never watch it.
Shit. Okay. Well, if you watch the video, that's what you're gonna see.
That's him.
That's
Okay, got it.
me. Bill, I'm kind of mature now. Obviously, okay, I'm 35. I'm not 33 anymore. I'm not a baby. That's not gonna do it for me anymore. Bill Maher responds with a video. I'm piddin' and shittin'. Me. All right. Now we're
Hidden.
talking turkey. What are you thinking, cowboy? Bill Maher. Thinking I'm gonna go down. Think I'm gonna go down to Brooklyn and say the N word. Me. Is that like a euphemism, or are you just going to do that? Bill Maher. Hold on, I'll be back. 7 hours later. Well, I did it. Me. What did they do? Bill Maher. They said I was king of the N words. I said, really? He said, yes. And then they tried to lynch me. I had to get out of there. I had to call the New York Police Department to commit a lot of violence against black people. Thank God all those Trump people are doing that thing, or I could get in a lot of trouble for what I did today. Me, LOL. You're not serious. Him. Here's from the local Fox News. So as you can see, well, I did get Bill Maher to say the N-word a staggering 1,025 times. It really hasn't done anything for me, but I did release the footage to a whole lot of conservative media because I thought that might drum something up. But as it turns out, they were like, "Oh my God, Bill Maher might be the greatest guy ever, and we have pegged him wrong this entire time." So, while Bill Maher accuses me of violating him in terms of the Me Too movement, I would like to counter apologize, not so much for that, but so much for driving Bill Maher completely to the right and making him a darling among media figures like Matt Walsh and Ben Shapiro. That was my fault, and I want to apologize for the controversy that I have caused.
Right, because they used to think he was a dirty lib, right?
Right, and then I did that, and lo and behold,
You made him seem cool to them.
I did, and I'm sorry for that. I did that. I own up to it because I did that. That's a thing that I did by, you know, engaging Bill Mars actually one time when I was confused at 33. But now I'm older and wiser. Would you like to see my Anna Kasparian DMs? Or should we move on?
I kind of want to see that dance.
Are you gonna make her seem cool?
Well, we just pretty much we just say racial slurs to
Good
each
luck with
other.
that.
No, that's
Yeah.
not cool.
No. It's weird though because I say this. I just kind of list random ones from the dictionary. Then she keeps
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, male marauder.
yeah, she keeps saying ooh hot, but then she keeps calling me the K word.
Hmm.
So that goes on for about 2 weeks straight, and then I kind of just unpacked from that, and then she kept saying the K word to me. Where's my little K word? Who's a cute K word? You know. So I kind of had to get out of that one. You know what I'm saying? It's not going
Yeah,
so
that
well with me,
doesn't.
you know.
First of all, ew.
Yeah.
But second of all, stunning lack of creativity.
Yeah, I think she just wanted to call me the K word. If you wanted me to boil it down, she called me a fat fuck several times, which like I would be upset about that one specifically if it wasn't true. But I'm a big fat Jewish guy. It is what it is. But the K word, I mean, just repeatedly. Sometimes just in the middle of the night, 3 a.m., I'll be like, I'm in bed with my wife. I'm like trying to get some sleep. I got work in the morning. I flip open my phone. You know, well, I don't flip open my phone, but you know what I mean. I swipe my phone, open up my messages. Bam, there it is. Just her with a winky face. The K word.
Hmm.
Uh, that's better than my DMs with
Concerning.
Vouch. Yeah, it's better than my DMs with Vouch though. Those start interestingly. Me, Vouch, I'm going to report you to Megan's Law. I wanted you to have a heads up because I like to chase. Vouch, without spaces or pause breaks, said every slur on the bigot dictionary. Me, prepare to get some from the FBI. Vouch, copied and pasted the same message. That goes on for a while where I catcall him about his pedophilia. And then he responds by just saying every slur on the slur dictionary. He literally, in fact, the reason I know that he didn't just copy and paste is because of how long the typing bubbles were. Like he just went to the slur database and just just write through it. And yeah,
Because it doesn't count if you copy and paste.
no, it
It
doesn't
only
have.
means it if you type it.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same zing. Um, so I may have inadvertently caused a lot of problems on the left with my OnlyFans account, and the fact that I have a cuck kink for people who say racial slurs, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying. Um,
So how are you making amends? Like how are you making reparations here?
oh, I'm going to let the left cuck shame me now. So if you go to my OnlyFans and sign up for just $1 a month, which is super cheap and a really good deal, you can for an extra $1 per hour. So you $1 to get in the door to make sure I'm aware of you. We get all your tech set up and everything, and then for another dollar, you can just say anything you want to me that's really really mean for an hour, so you can get it out of you.
Sounds like a job for me.
I now have $500
I'll save the
from
day.
Michael Jordan Peterson at fuckyourcouchwhitey.com. Is that you, or is that somebody impersonating you?
Oh, I have a couple numbers back there. 169695334 for the .com. Right?
This one is from Chris
Yeah.
Gadsden 1488. That's disconcerting.
Mm.
That's a side bit I'm running on him. Um, but this is serious. I shouldn't be laughing. I should I should regain my composure. So I do have more. I do have more direct messages to share that I think are relevant here for tonight. Um, let's see. Here's here's one from somebody that I have lured on. This is a fan who is above age and was at the time of sending this. Uh, but with this particular fan, we were talking about socialism, and then I received this message. You probably the best, extremely lucky person in the universe, Elegant, since I'm so frisky right now, and I would be blessed to add you for my hidden show. So don't take your time, please. I am. There's a lot there, a lot going on. We have a few other ones. Here's another one from another fan who was above the age when we started communicating. We had discussed the finer points of capitalist economics and some modeling, and why the Laffer curve did not work, and then it became this. I'm so sultry right now for you, Elegant, and I just taken that video for you, so I really hope you like it. I wish you to join me.
Sultry?
Slutry. Slutry. I misread that. SLLUTRY.
I can't decide if that's better or worse.
I don't know either. But I wish you to join me for secret live video just for you. It's completely free. I'm excited to make you come on me. So be rapid, please. I am. And unfortunately, there's more. Hey, Elegant. I am so thrilled you loved my pick. I would be ecstatic to talk with you on my secret website for free. I'm waiting for you, babe.
This message brought to you by Kim, Girls, Love, and XYZ.com.
Here's another one. Again, we were discussing whether or not Poseidism was something to be taken seriously or not, and it devolved into I'm so slutry for you, Elegant, and I just made that shot for you, so I really hope you love it. Really want you to join me for VIP live video just for you. It's completely free. I'm avid to make you finish on me, so be rapid, please. I need you.
Wow.
Have you tried emailing them
Custom
back saying
content
that
just for
they
you?
need to do the revolution instead of the reform?
Yeah, well, it's interesting you say that because we had another one here who had indicated that they were interested in the nuances between revolution and reform. After about 2 weeks of DMing, it escalated. Hilo Elegant, it's Alexandra. I'm so aroused today and I want you to play. Piss be fast. I waiting you right there.
Oh,
This is some intense stuff. Socialism does bring out the horniest in people.
It's true.
apparently so.
Sure does.
In this debate, this was a debate with somebody actually that originally started between the difference between communism and anarchism, which one was superior as a revolutionary model. It devolved into Hi Elegant. It's Kathy. And I just really wish you to meet, begging you be fast. I am awaiting you right here. And I am protecting their last names and changing their names, of course. For the sake of the victims who socialism turned them into horny rabbit dogs. This this
It's like the furry version of Balto.
kind of this is from. Do you see here exhibit? Do you see exhibit A17? Do you guys see that in your email? This is from a
It's
gentleman
like
who.
Beauty, the conclusion of Beauty and the Beast.
Yes. Now this
That
one's a little more
she's
explained,
definitely with a beast.
and I'm sorry. This one, as you can see, exhibit A17. Okay. This is from a gentleman I know in real life. Spoilers, he has hung out at my house. I've hung out at his house. Again, as part of the Me Too movement allegations, I was alleged to have sexually harassed him, but this is the Twitter DM chain. Me, hello. Him, found something I thought you'd like. Picture 1, a black penis. Picture 2, a black uncircumcised penis. Picture 3, a white penis. Picture 4, a white uncircumcised penis. Picture 5, an Asian penis. Number
Oh,
6,
it skipped right over Hispanic. Okay.
an uncircumcised Asian penis. 7, a Hispanic penis. 8,
There it is.
an uncircumcised Hispanic penis. 9, a
Is it
dog's
going
penis.
now?
10,
Oh, there it is.
dog's uncircumcised penis. And as you can see, this continues on for 625 pictures. He could not find a circumcised elephant penis.
Those
Now,
are super rare.
those are super rare. Yes, it's hard to get up in there. So as you can see, I did cease communication with him. I mean, he's not wrong. I liked all 625 pictures. Made comments.
Repeatedly.
We're on a hard drive.
Yes. But I did have to cease communication with him after that. Because then he printed them out and put them in a binder that said, "You and me together forever." And he is also one of my Me Too accusers.
Hmm.
It also, on the front cover page, it said memories.
Well, the back cover page, the back cover said "Precious memories that we'll cherish forever." So because I'm a married man, I had to cease communication with him. I had no problem with the content per se, but I had to refuse it in practice.
Oh, sacrifices.
The sacrifices had to be made. So I want to apologize for that. I apologize for the incredible sexual magnetism of my socialist powers. Again, I apologize. I shouldn't have done what I did. I played with fire, and the whole show is getting burned now, and I didn't want to drag Jank.
I mean, you really should have known that socialism was that sexual magnet that it was.
You know what? I should
You
have.
gotta move. He's too hot. He's too hot.
But Jank, I didn't want to drag you into it. Michael Jordan Peterson, I didn't want to drag you into it. Juniper, I certainly didn't want to drag you into this. And true, I'm ambivalent.
It is me.
I'm ambivalent. It's called a stage name. If that helps the argument.
Stage is
No.
the name.
I gotta say, I'm mildly shocked by this. I really didn't think there was anything that you could do that would surprise me. But
I'm shook.
these revelations, yeah, have left me. Yeah.
I need to go on because there's more.
Oh my.
Now, I have also been accused by the DOJ of some light treason, and I want to clarify that right now. And by light, I mean possibly ruining the World War II European front. I was in regular communication with a man I knew only as Fritz.
minimum viable war crimes.
And on June 5th, 1944, I may or may not have revealed the order in which the D-Day invasion would occur. To a man I knew only as Fritz.
Naturally.
Now, I had presumed
What
Fritz.
was the nature of your relationship with this Fritz?
I was not sexual. We were confirmed bachelors together.
Oh,
Gets
good.
the grits.
Mm.
Yes. And I need to make it very clear that I had no intent to betray the government about the US invasion of the Normandy beach line, and that I supported the Allies in their fight against the dreaded Axis powers, including that
You
terribly
though,
misunderstood artist Adolf Hitler, who was bad, who was
poor
objectively
little
bad.
scamp. You always be like, you poor little scamp.
Yes, I have to make it very clear that I was against the. I always get this wrong. The Axis. I was against the Axis powers in World War II, and I was for the success of the son of a bitch. I always screw this up. Allies. There we go. Got it. I got there. I have to rehearse that before the
Motherland
court.
is for the motherland.
Um.
It is kind of hard to tell them apart sometimes.
Um.
For the fatherland.
Wait. I don't. One of these is wrong. I know it. One of these gets me in more trouble, and one of these I gotta navigate this just right. Help me out here, people. Is it
Okay, you could go for the cousin land. You could go for the cousin land.
Somebody lead it off. Which one am I supposed to say here? Fama,
Sisterland. Motherland. Motherland.
fama. Which one? Help me out. Somebody lead me in. Like, which parent do I side with in the war? Is it the fatherland or the motherland?
Well, are you a Jordan Peterson or are you a Ben Shapiro?
I'm not sure what that means in this context.
That mommy issues or daddy issues is what I'm saying.
I can't see you guys, so you gotta help me out here by finishing the sentence for me. Which one?
No, I'm
Brotherland.
not giving you that out.
Did you just ask us to finish you off?
Well, that funny you should mention that, because there's a whole
I'm not
series of
touching that one.
other DMs that I need to bring everybody's attention to and apologize for, and especially you guys. I want you to know I'm in a 12-step program, first off, so like you can't be mad at me. That's
You're
how I
not
roll.
allowed. It's against the
It's
rules.
against the rules for you to be mad at me because I'm in a 12-step program. It's for an addiction to Jello, but it's like the theory holds. The theory is sound.
Suck dick for Jello.
Yeah, I'm in Jello Addicts Anonymous. JAA.
Ja Rule.
Yeah, I'm following the rules actually. Yeah,
Bird,
I'll give you that.
holla, holla.
Um. Anyway,
Quick aside, I'm still laughing at them trusting Ja Rule for that fucking party.
yeah, right.
Trusting Ja Rule.
Fucking stupid. So,
Even
yeah,
Ja Rule don't trust Ja Rule.
that's right. Ja Rule ain't no fool. He ain't trusting Ja Rule. So I need to apologize, and I need you all to understand the context of these Sons of Trier office. Now it has been known that there is a linkage between my defense of Stephen Crowder and my own workplace conduct. There are many an occasion where I require everybody to wear a strap on at the office underneath their clothes. And it has to have the ones with the fake balls on them, so specifically so I can sack tan them without tacking their own genitalia.
I'm an overachiever. I'm going for the helicopter. It's got like 4 on each side,
Right.
and it spins around on a rotor.
I too was married to Hillary Crowder at the same time Stephen Crowder was, when unbeknownst to him, and I also verbally abused her in much the same way. I too made her go get the dog food while she was pregnant with Stephen's children, who are mine, and I refused to pay child support. I'm kind of like that lizard.
Then you made her eat the dog food.
Yes, I made her eat the dog food because I don't care about the well-being of my own children. Not the ones I'm not keeping. If I'm not keeping them, I don't care.
Right.
It it was brought to my attention that that's primarily why Steven Crowder is getting divorced. So I want to apologize first to everybody who's had to deal with Steven Crowder before the divorce and after the divorce. I want to apologize for the trans community for driving the hatred of me, because there were several times I took pictures of myself in dresses, banging his wife, and sent them to him. And that is why he would put on the dresses. That's why he did a lot of skits in dresses to try to like show his wife that he looked better in a dress than I did.
Oh, that explains so much.
I know. I wondered where that was coming from.
That was me. Yeah, because I did it better, and I do wear it better. Frankly, I am quite the beautiful bitch when I'm in a dress. But
Naturally.
I'm not trans. I just
Cunning
enjoy
and
the cross
radiant.
gender expression. You know.
You are a gem of a human being that must never be questioned.
Thank you. But I do actually need questioned in this instance because I have done some bad things. The reason Steven Crowder was racist is there were several times I wore blackface while banging Hillary. My wife, his wife, same wife. And Steven would not have the ability to discern what is makeup and what is a human face. So he really thinks all those Norwegian blackface characters are actual people, unique people, not people in makeup. And he thought I too was doing that, so I want to apologize for all the blackface sessions I had banging Hillary Crowder. He makes fun of illegal
Tell them
immigrants.
apart. He can't tell them apart.
Can't tell them apart. Cannot tell the difference. Totally face blind in this regard. Hates them all. There were on more than one occasion I made Hillary perform with large groups of Mexican day laborers, which is why he has a vendetta against Hispanic immigrants. Several times, many times in his own house, while he was at work. So that's also my fault. And to his staff, whose production of neo-Nazi content, Holocaust denialism, anti-black sentiment, I want to apologize
It's
to them.
called it's called Greg Gutfeldism now.
Yes.
It's been changed.
Well, I need to talk about what I did to Greg Gutfeld too. I fucked him, and it was not good, folks. I think on that one though, uniquely, I deserve no more punishment. But it is true. I fucked him. Greg Gutfeld right in his fucking bony. I mean, just for a guy who's that lumpy, that ass is not. No cushion for the pushing. But I fucked him. I'm an aggressive pansexual monster. And because of that, many innocent trans people, many innocent black people, many innocent Hispanic people, many innocent Jews and Muslims, the list continues
Now
on.
safer.
Even many innocent neo-Nazis who just wanted to spend their life whipping up hatred against people who are like me and people who are also in out groups. I heard all of them by how I made Steven Crowder and Greg Gutfeld act. I would also I'd like to finish this by saying that I accept no liability at whatsoever for the hatred I've whipped up for Matt Walsh and his reaction, because he fucking had it coming. Look at him. He's a goddamn gorilla. Look at his forehead. He's a fucking gorilla. Okay, I've measured his skull on several occasions. He has more in common with your average silverback gorilla than he does any kind of proper upright human being. I have offered him several times as the missing link. He's racially degenerate. His DNA is somewhere between. It's more chimeric than anything. Somehow his father and his mother's DNA got mixed up with an ape. He's subhuman. I mean what I say there. I mean every word of it.
I
He's
just
a
want him to
literal.
stop jumping on the desk and flinging shit at everybody.
Yes. Well, I want to point out the fact that you've all heard the joke that I would have been your daddy, but a dog beat me over the fence, right? Well, in this case, I threw the dog over the fence. And and he is clearly the result of some sort of chimeric bioengineering, and it is a crime against humanity that he's allowed to walk this earth. I have sinned against God himself, and I am unrepentant in that. And I understand my judgment for that will be at the pearly gates. Okay? No mortal can
Resident,
judge me for that one. Everything else I take full
Resident,
responsibility for.
Resident Evil, but it's Republicans.
No, in Matt Walsh's case, like, I am sorry, not sorry, that I caused his mother to fornicate with a silverback gorilla, a dog, many times at gunpoint, until he was produced. Okay, I don't know how her ovaries received it. That's her problem, not mine. Okay, whatever's up with her freaking crappy vag, that's like not my problem. But out of all the people that I have wronged, I am not sorry about anything I've done with Matt Walsh. I'm not sorry about the fact that I have set him up for failure as a subhuman dog man, some sort of ape person who has a sub 60 IQ and is forced to parade in public. That's a sin, that's a sin that I am not, frankly. Again, you can't judge me. God will judge me for that. Again, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that every day I send him harassing photos. I'm not sorry that every day I threaten to forcibly transition him with a bottle of acid. I'm not sorry. I'm not, and I don't think I've done anything wrong. The point is, he doesn't deserve the yoke of human decency. He's not even human. Okay, he's a dog. He's a rabid dog. Right? He's an animal. Fuck's sake, he barks. When he's at home and he wants something, he barks. Now you tell me, is that what a human does? Do humans bark? And the answer is yes. Ones with severe mental incapacities because one of their parents or more of their parents were animals. One or more of their parents, because again, he's a mess of chimeric DNA. It's not fully human DNA in there. He's kind of like the polymorph of the Gelf from Red Dwarf. That's like the thing. He was genetically engineered to be a hateful monster, and I decided to gum up the works, and that's why he has a dog brain.
Imagine,
Some island
I'm
of Dr.
imagining.
Moreau shit.
Yeah, that's right. And again, I am
I'm
not sorry.
imagining 101 Dalmatians. I'm imagining 101 Dalmatians with Matt Walsh jumping around.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Back.
I don't
This is
think
the
he'd make a
back.
very nice coat, though.
He would not make a very
Looks
nice coat.
itchy.
Yeah, look at his fur. It's terrible. His shitty fur.
Itchy.
Well,
Itchy.
that's because one of his parents is a scrub brush. He got scrub brush DNA.
The scrub is a man that won't get no love from me.
Well, his love got love from a scrub.
That was a good twist out of Juniper.
Yeah, I'm into it. That's good.
Yeah, that was, well, you know who else was into it? Matt Walsh's father, Buster, Buster the damn it, I'm laughing too hard. Buster the
Now,
Poodle.
was his father the dog or the scrub brush?
Again, he's a chimera, so a little bit of everything.
The answer to
A little
both
bit of all
questions
of it.
is
Okay.
yes.
There's a
Basically,
silverback
his mother
gorilla.
got impregnated multiple times, and then the embryos fused and kind of
Dog
ate
or the
each other,
human?
and
There you
he's
go.
the result.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to
Was his
stress
mother the dog, the human, or the scrub brush?
the subtext of all of these things is I specifically chose animals with a lower average IQ than their species. I mean, I absolutely made sure that his cranial capacity, as compared to his cranium size, the ratio would be all off. And I succeeded in my horrendous experiment, my crime against nature. And again, I accept that it's a crime, but none of you can judge me for it. I know what I did. I've ruined his life, and I did it on purpose. I meant to do it. You notice how I'm unapologetic about it? I can
You got
explain what I did.
Dr. Frankenstein over here.
Yeah, I can explain to you exactly what I did, but if you're asking for some sort of justification or apology, I owe you nothing. I did that to Matt Walsh. I turned him into something with an intelligence lesser than a deer, who is intoxicated on several substances, so that the brain is just going each different direction. I did that to him. And again, I'm not sorry. I only owe an explanation to God And I will say the same thing to God. I owe you nothing. You can't judge me. I will die with a clean conscience, and I will pass the pearly gates, and I will confront God about my crimes directly. Because I had to see if in his infinite majesty it could happen, and it can. As it turns out.
Turns out.
Turns out. That's within God's purview, so it can happen. I created a chimeric Frankensteinish monster with genetic engineering by taking the ugliest woman I could find and breeding her with several sub-average IQ animals.
And a scrub brush.
And a scrub, and a scrub brush. Yes, correct. I'm laughing about it because that's the one I don't feel bad about. Everything else I feel terrible about. That, proud of it. Proud of my work.
Mainly because those animals couldn't consent. The scrub brush is obviously an actual object and
Well,
does not need to.
the scrub brush asked for it specifically.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah, the scrub brush was like, hey man, let me get up in there. And I was like, I don't know about this, man. That looks like that could be bad news. And he's like, nah, it's fine. So I kind of used it as a whisk.
I'm into it, he says.
Yeah, he was like, dude, I'm into it. I'm cool. I'm well behaved. I know what to do. I know what's up. And just, yeah, that's how you get a Matt Walsh. That's what you do. You just take animal DNA, like the most special animal DNA, and just drop it in there.
Special, quote unquote.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I checked the average IQ of these animals. I converted it over to an IQ scheme against human beings. I checked them against the most intelligent people there were. And I found the ones who were just at the bottom. And then I went further. I went further down. I went 2 standard deviations out.
Oh, thank God. I was worried you didn't get both standard deviations away.
We're talking like a poodle whose parental line looks like a Dalmatian parental line.
So you're telling me you went and got the last Neanderthal around?
No, I made sure these things were way stupider than a Neanderthal.
Oh, okay.
I made sure they were way stupider than a Neanderthal with a severe brain
Barely
injury.
functional, huh? Just
Yeah.
barely. Okay.
These animals couldn't stand upright on their own because they couldn't figure out how their legs worked. I let him at him. Just let his mom have it in front of his dad. I held his dad at gunpoint to do it. Again, I apologize for absolutely nothing. It was weird though, because even though when I put his dad, like it was weird because when it was started, the dad was like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" When I put him at gunpoint, he immediately dropped trout and started spanking it. He was into it.
Ooh.
She was laughing. She was having a great old time. She was like, "Get on there, you crazy mutt." And he was like, "Yeah, all right, and mum's a word." And I don't know what's wrong with him. There's some sort of inbreeding disability. That's not how a normal human sounds. They're like, "Oh, Bob's my sister, is," and I was like, "What?" He's also the product of incest. I let his dad have a go at the end. I felt bad for him. He was, but the dad was like, "Oi, mate, don't worry about it. I'm into it. Yeah, come on, sis, let's go." So I couldn't understand him really well. I can repeat it, but I don't understand what language he was speaking. No human being talks like that.
There were.
There's
It sounded
also
like fake words to say.
there's also a DeLorean involved. Just like a whole car.
Yeah,
Just the whole car. You just parked it
he,
right in there. It's
he's
just,
also part DeLorean.
just
I wasn't gonna say it. I didn't want to
let
besmirch.
him go on the exhaust.
I didn't want to besmirch the company that makes DeLoreans, but he is part DeLorean. So they are the stupidest fucking car you've ever seen.
Well, they are the only car company that's approached us in the past year for any sort of like
Endorsement.
brand deal.
In
Yeah.
in defense of the manufacturer of the DeLorean, when they heard I was getting attacked by Me Too, they were like, "Sign me up." So yeah,
I begin at just the right time.
the DeLorean Motor Company was heard that we had these allegations against us, me specifically, and they were like, "Sign us up." So again, 2 standard deviations out on the IQ charts. So I guess what I'm saying is this
Flamingo
episode
dragging
tonight
his
was
head.
brought to you by the DeLorean Motor Company. And we want to thank you for bringing this apology and my admission of guilt. Yeah, so that's the show. That's it for tonight. We'll resume normal broadcasting next week. But for tonight, we want to thank you all for hearing us out. And go DeLorean Motor Company. Yay, capitalism! That's the point of the show tonight. Yay, capitalism.
Catching your thumb.
Yeah, we're gonna call it early tonight. By the way, if you're like concerned, like, oh my god, Dan said a lot of vicious stuff, like he might get arrested for this. Like, I want you to understand, I'm gonna have to be like, well, play the episode. Okay, most of that is fake, but the thing about Matt Walsh's mom is real. I, I, as a 2-year-old, did that to Matt Walsh's mom.
And you look forward to having your day in court.
I look forward to having my day in court to exonerate me. I cannot be held culpable for things I did against God and incestuous brother and sister marriages.
My dude would have to be sitting there writing the transcript, just listening in, like, uh, the whole courtroom's just listening.
They're like, what's that unintelligible part? And they're like, that's where he impersonates Matt Walsh's parents. They're like, we literally do not understand what language he was speaking. And that's when I pull out the calipers and the standard deviations and start taking pictures of the whole fucking courtroom and just putting them on that sub 2. And they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. Nothing at all. I'm just trying to engineer my next experiment. And then I just pull out a bird. Like, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Are any of you perchance related